start with what? I'm loaded up to go over and start working on the shed. So what I'm bringing is electric drill with some batteries, a bunch of lag bolts, two 2x8 planks I cut on the sawmill. I think there might be spruce. The handyman jack to jack it up, and so we'll see if I can put a plank on one side, screw it on there, and then jack up that side, see if that all works. And of course I'm using my 1973 Cub Cadet 109. So let's get at it. Well, the first thing I'm going to do over on this side before I put on the thing is get rid of some of this grapevine that's in the way. Plus I cut down a tree, one of those buckthorns that was close to it, and it's coming, but I want to get it off at the root level. So let's see if we can saw down into it without getting my Poland 2150 2.1 CI cubic inch super clean chainsaw with a little bit loose chain, brand new bar and a brand new chain I put on it. Got this chainsaw from when my father-in-law moved to into town from his farm. He was getting rid of some stuff, and this is one of the things he passed on to my wife, Margot, or me anyway. Let's see, on, yeah. Whoop. Not quite enough choke. Those trees, really pretty wood in them, red with rings, buckthorn. Now, let's see, I tried pulling these out. Maybe I'll just cut them off. that cottonwood is about 80 years old, dying terribly. This was a type that was not a very good tree in our lifetime. When my dad moved in, it had those all the way around the driveway and around the yard, and they were dying already from like 50 years old. And then he let a few come up from the roots. So this big, huge double one, which is probably 10 feet in, well, probably 5 feet in diameter, is dead. And it was a place for squirrels to come in. So, okay, so this corner is the lowest. So what I want to do put that on there, and then see if I can jack up the corner with the handyman jack. So let us try. What did I do with my plank? Right in the corner is a framing member. So we'll stick one in here. Oh, okay. I was going to drill it first. I think I have the interior joist that every 2 feet, but I'll go check that. I'm going to tack one end into the one end of the boards in here to make me feel like I'm making some progress. I'd say about that height, maybe. Could stick it out just a little. Huh. I got the wrong size socket. I'll go get another one. Okay, I got a 11mm socket which fits whatever the heck these lag screws are. So let's see. Let me put the other end up. Where the two sheets of particle board meet is where the thing is, and I don't really need to worry about if it's level. It's just a temporary setup. I can put one in the other end to get it in place. Looks pretty close to level. I'll stand back and see if it looks level. Yeah, pretty good. Now, we'll put some more bolts in, or screws in. I had drilled a few holes extra here. That one is too far in. As I was saying, they're 2 feet on the studs, so I should be able to see some nails pounded in too, but 48, 24, right there's a nail. I better do it down here. I think 4 or 6 of these lag bolts will be enough to hold the, to lift the thing. It's empty inside. Eight by 8 shed made out of jack pine framing that I cut on our sawmill 40 years ago maybe, and put one extra roof on it so it hadn't really leaked. It's just been a problem with the squirrels. Not going in too far. Probably could use longer ones. That's pretty good. All right. So, I think I'll try to jack it up somewhere, maybe right here. Let's see. I gotta put something under the jack. That's not very good. Well, let's just get it out and see how it, I'll just give it a test. So now when I raise it up, probably a couple of raccoon families, a skunk, and maybe who knows what else might come out, huh? Okay, now we're going to get a better view of our shed coming up or not coming up. This is pretty good. This corner is probably 6 inches sunk into the ground. All right. Shall we see if it comes up? No, I don't have it under far enough. All right, here goes. Well, it seems to be coming. I have to get some stuff to put under it, I think. I don't really know what I had put under originally. I thought I had put some... I don't know what I put under it. Doesn't look like anything. So I think I'll go get some pieces of like 2x6 or something. The whole side is coming up, which is good. Then I can actually put some kind of a maybe a pole, cut a one of those little ash trees that are dying, maybe 6 inches in diameter, and stick under this side as a toboggan or a sled runner, and then raise it up on that and see if I could just... I'd like to pull the darn thing out of here. Well, that looks like this is going to work. I'm overheated now. It's about 80 degrees, 100% humidity, 4th of July, so, and I'm 79 years old, so I think I'll go in and have a cool drink. Some ice water sounds good. what these are is electric light poles that were treated and pulled out of the ground, used. This is a big slab I cut, and that's a 4x5 or 4x4 treated. And I think I'll use those to put under the shed as my skids to see if I can set it up on those and then pull it away. They're plenty long. Shed's only 8 foot long. These things are 13 feet. So the question is, can I get them underneath there? And then after I get them underneath, on the back side, I'll screw on a cross piece so they won't pull out from underneath. And then I think I can just, if I got enough tractor power, raise the shed up and drag it out of the way, drag it out from under the tree and put it someplace else. So let's go back to putting up the one side of the shed here and see if we can get something under it. So I think this side I'll try putting the 4x4 under it. So what I have to do is raise it up some more. So let's see how, I'm up a couple inches. The whole thing is going up, which is good. Maybe a couple more. Should we see if we can slide something under there? I probably should take the, well, I'm going to try the 4x4. That's lighter than the slab. All right. Coming up against a little dirt under there. Let's move this out of the way. Or I have to shovel underneath there. Let's see here. getting through, but I'm up against the tree roots on this end. Much better. That looks pretty good. A little bit. The pins could use a little lubrication. Good, I think. Now I'll do the same thing on the other side. Yep. I'm overheated again. So, another half-hour break, huh? I'm pretty sure I can pull that. What I probably do is on the end of this end here, I'll take the chainsaw and cut it to shape more like a slant on it so it won't dig in so bad. Sounds like a good idea. A toboggan front. Well, I got the one side up almost high enough. I don't know if I really get it high enough, because it's going to scrape there on the bottom, but I'll have to put on something on the other side. I should have probably had a taller thing underneath, so drill a couple holes for the corner. It's a lot heavier than that other piece I had. I want to put the heavy end to the back and the light end to the front, opposite of how I have it. Let's see if we can. I'm too old. Oh! Let's see. I'm going to try to jack this up, put it on some planks, and then I'm going to try to pull it out of here. So first thing on the back, this is the all grooves. We'll see if that'll work. There. I'll put the chain under the skid and through. Have to dig that out a little, I guess. So I got the drawbar on the tractor, the chain hooked to the shed. So all I have to do is see what happens when I try to pull it, huh? So I suppose the first thing will happen is I'll pull off my cross plank on the back here. I also have a cross plank screwed on, so that's supposed to keep the two skids from sliding out from underneath. I'm going to try to pull it off to the side here because it's got too much junk out front. We'll give it a little tug to see if it looks like it's going to move or fall apart or what. Well, now I'll decide. I think I'll leave it right there. Jack it up again. Puts a better foundation under it this time. I think I had concrete blocks, but they went right into the ground. But, well, I'll figure, at least I got it out of here. Went better than I thought. I didn't know if the little Ford would do it, but my Super C over here has got a flat tire, and the Leyland over there, the fuel pump is shot. Over there is a B. Ellis, which would pull, but it's actually not much. When I built this, there's another house in there that needs to get out. When we built those, this was just a little sapling. 70 years, 60 years ago, the playhouse over behind this shed, probably, I'd say 50 years ago. Pretty nice. Went out just like I had planned.